This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome to Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Radio, continuing coverage of high school basketball with a non-conference boys game featuring the Olympic Trojans and the Shelton Highclimbers. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich?
I'm doing well there, Jerry. Thanks for coming in tonight. Aiden Yu is our technical director tonight. Shelton has a 1-6 record. The Highclimbers are coming off Friday's 74-47 non-conference loss at Mount Tahoma after picking up their first win of the season last Wednesday, knocking off Evergreen Conference foe Black Hills 58-40. That was 58-40. The Climbers' other losses were 54-41 to WF West, 62-60 to Modbury in overtime, 67-36 to North Thurston, and 56-43 to Capital. Olympic is 2-3 on the season. The Trojans are coming off last Thursday's 82-48 loss to Port Angeles, which was their third loss in a row, all to Olympic League opponents. The other losses were 62-46 to Kingston and 88-20 to North Kitsap. Olympic started the season with wins over Cross Point Academy, 82-20, and Rochester, 79-62. This is the Trojans' first road game of the season. Just wanted to throw that out there. They've been in their confines at their gym in Olympic High School.
Oh, unusual.
It's very unusual, I thought.
Very, yeah.
Last time Shelton and Olympic played was June 3rd, 2021. That would be the COVID season. Just throw it out. They don't usually play basketball in June. With the Highclimbers beating the Trojans 46-26. The teams were scheduled to play last year, but the game was canceled. I was talking to Coach Krieger off interview, and he says they were trying to get them here for like 2 years, and last year was a snow thing, if I remember right. Coming up, we will talk with Shelton coach Sam Krieger, give you the starting lineups, and of course the tip-off. It's non-conference boys basketball, the Olympic Trojans at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple, Aiden Yu. Oh, let's see, probably close to an hour ago, I had a quick conversation with Shelton coach Sam Krieger. Coach Krieger, last week you got your first win. Let's go back and talk about that Black Hills game.
Sure, what do you want to know about it?
Well, you got pretty balanced scoring, and then some guys, well, at least one guy stepped up you didn't expect. Well, at least I didn't expect.
Who didn't you expect?
Ben Watkins.
Ben Watkins, oh, well, I can appreciate that. Yeah, Ben's been working on a shot, and he played real well for this summer. He's come a long ways, and so I've just kind of been waiting for him to get it going, and I think you're going to see that now. He's been really gotten dialed in with the three-point shooting, which is something he can bring on the floor instantly for us. And he's plays hard, gives a lot of effort, so he makes the most out of what he's got, and I think he's going to be big for us coming up in this next month here in the games. And yeah, we did have bounce scoring. We've got people getting active and involved, getting to the rim, finishing, making shots. And this is kind of a hump we need to get over, was just making shots. I know we can do it. We just haven't quite been there yet with it. And I think we're getting to that point now.
And you got that first W of the season. It's a conference win, which is even better. Then you went out and you had some trouble in Tacoma, Mount Tahoma.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we go up there and play those teams. Because, like Mount Tahoma, North Thurston, Bremerton, nobody is going to be able to pressure us in our league like they can. So it just prepares you, once you get figured out and settled down and start making some things happen against those teams. And unfortunately, it was a little too late with Mount Tahoma, the second half, where we really started to get our composure. But those kinds of things are going to pay off, when the other teams that we see in our league are going to come with the pressure. They're not going to be able to do the same kind of pressure as those teams. So.
Tonight you got Olympic. What do you know about them?
I know they play hard. We played against them a couple years. I think we've had them on the schedule actually the last 2 years. It just, I think, snow reasons we haven't been able to play them. So we've been waiting for the home game here for, I think, 2 years now. They're going on the third year. But I expect them to play hard and attack the rim.
Do you look at the record and what they've been through coming into tonight at all, or you just focus on what you want to do?
A little bit, just to see who's they played, kind of to give us an idea of maybe how they play, given the scores and what they've been doing. But more or less, I'm focused on what we need to do. Because if we do that, I don't think there's a lot of teams that are going to walk away from us. We're going to be in each game and be competitive.
You still without a couple of players tonight?
Yeah, I think we're missing, I don't know if Cody Brotherton's going to be ready. He's still working with his ankle. And then Bennett Henry's still out for now. Hopefully, maybe going to be able to come back come January, but we'll see about that.
Well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, that's Shelton coach Sam Krieger. Interesting conversation. Probably the most I've got him to open up to me so far this season. He's been kind of a little tight-lipped, little, I'm not going to say stressed, but concerned over how his team's been performing early on. So might be why he doesn't really want to talk to me yet.
Well, but he was positive too.
Yeah, he's always positive.
Yeah, I like the positive.
Okay, well, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back. Jerry's got the starters all listed for us, and we'll hear about that next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we're back here at the Mini Dome. Time for the starters, Jerry has.
And now your starting lineup for the visiting Olympic Trojans under the direction of Coach John O'Connor. At one guard, Isaiah Molino, number 21, a 5'7" senior. At the other guard, number 22, Luke Selva, 6-foot senior. At one forward, Ryder Wright, number 11, he's a 6'2" senior. At the other forward is Donovan Weaver, a 6-foot sophomore, number 33. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Trojans, at center is number 23, Tristan Garrity, a 6'4" junior.
Jerry, I don't know if you're going to have time to do the starters for Shelton. We'll have to take a break. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a down power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a down wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
And Jerry's going to run down the Shelton starters for you.
Yeah, and now your starting lineup for the home team, the Shelton Highclimbers, under the direction of Coach Sam Krieger. At one guard, number 3, a 6'2 senior, Gabe Conklin. At the other guard, number 14, a 6-foot senior, Dante Cruz. At one forward, number 1, a 6'1 senior, Omar Zapata Soda. At the other forward, number 33, a 6'2 senior, Wheelie Cordova. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight for the Highclimbers at center, number 22, a 6'3 senior, Journey Bear Perez.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We'll remind everybody the Olympic starters are Wright, Polito, Silva, Garrity, and Weaver. And the Trojans are wearing road gray, dark gray with blue letters and numbers outlined in white stripes. The Highclimbers in their home whites with the red letters and numbers and the red stripes. And we'll get this thing underway shortly. The Highclimbers will be going right to left on your radio dial. I'll try to keep you apprised with all the play-by-play. For those listening on KMAS, we're glad to be back on the radio again. A couple of games this season on the old radio station.
Yeah, that is fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff's working hard to make that KMAS back into a community radio station. So Journey Bear is going to face, it's Silva. Yeah, Silva in center court to get this thing underway. Here's the ball, is tipped into the back court, and Zapata Soto takes it away. Gives it to Wheelie Cordova between the circles over to the left. High post feet, quick pass down low. Here's Journey Bear, got a guy on his back, dribbles right through him, up and in. Journey Bear Perez with the first 2 of the game. Here come Olympic Trojans. This is Weaver, top of the key. Swing it over to the left. And Garrity hands it off, one hand back over to Weaver up top. A quick pass in the paint off the foot of a Highclimber out of bounds. Silva was the intended target there. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Trojans. Left of the backboard. Looks like Silva will trigger the play. He'll lob it in. Stolen away by Zapata Soto. He'll get it to Conklin, and here come the Highclimbers leading 2-0. Hand it back to Soto, Zapata Soto. Now here is Cordova skipping around here on the left side. Up top to Zapata Soto. Opposite side to Cruz. Cruz up top to Wheatley Cordova. Over to the near side now, and Zapata Soto looking low. Get it up top to Cruz, back to Conklin, kick it out to Cordova. Cordova bobbled the ball, and a traveling call on the Highclimbers. We played just over a minute here in the first quarter, 2-0 Shelton. Olympic has the ball back.
Hard to read the numbers.
Yeah, I was going to say that. This is Bolito with it. Swing it over to far side. And Wright. Wright has got Cordova all over him. Swing it to the near side. Here's Weaver. Weaver dribbles to the circle, steps back to the three-point arc, hands it off to Bolito. Bolito over it goes to Wright. Wright gets a screen on the far side, goes to the three-point arc, swings it up top, and Garrity with a three. Missed the shot, and the ball is tapped all the way into the back court. Out of bounds, it'll be a Highclimber ball in the front court. 6:29 to go, first quarter, 2-0 is our score. Highclimbers get the ball back. And what is that, the third turnover on the Olympic, Jerry?
Second.
Second, okay. Here's Dante Cruz with the ball. Finds Gabe Conklin, gets it back to Cruz. Cruz working on the near side to Zepeda Soto. Wide open under the bucket was Conklin. Conklin squeezed off, pivots out of it, had it blocked out of bounds by Wright. Conklin I think he waited just a second too long to get that shot up. And the defense collapsed on him. Baseline inbound.
He was trying to draw the foul, too.
Baseline inbounds out to Cruz. Cruz to the foul line. Down to the side of the paint to Conklin. Conklin finds, he tried to get it to Journey Bear. Just a little off his hands and stolen away by Wright. Here come the Trojans. Wright will hand it off to, that's Bolito. And then the ball pokes free, and Cordova comes up with it for the Highclimbers. Here's Wheatley to the top of the key. Gets the ball back from Zepeda Soto, and Wheatley will call out the play between the circles. 5:40 to go, first quarter, 2-0. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Cruz with it, back to Cordova. 13 on the shot clock. Cordova has it, working the right side to Zepeda Soto. Finds Cordova, 5 on the shot clock now. Wheatley's got to do something with it. He'll swing it over to Cruz. Cruz, extra pass to Zepeda Soto. He'll take the three with 0, and it'll be a shot clock violation in the end as it didn't hit rim, but Zepeda Soto had a good look at the rim.
Shelton is playing man-to-man, and Olympic is playing a 1-2-2 zone.
Whitener steps on for the first time for Olympic. I think I might have a typo in his name. It says Keithan? Keithan? Whitener. Here is Weaver handing it to Bolito. He'll step back for a long two. Swish! That was Isaiah Bolito's first basket. 2-2 is the score 5 minutes ago in the first quarter. Here's Dante Cruz for the Highclimbers. To Zepeda Soto. Back to Cruz between the circles. High post feed to Conklin. Out to Cordova for 3. That rattled in. Wheatley with his first 3 of the game. That's the lead for the Highclimbers, 5-2. 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. Here's Whitener with the ball. Gets a screen, goes down the middle, stops in the paint. Try to lace a pass to Weaver. Off his hands, out of bounds, and another turnover on Olympic.
4 turnovers now on Olympic compared to 2 for Shelton. And we do have a timeout.
Yeah, first, it's a full timeout, but we're going to keep it right here. Do want to throw something out here. This weekend, KMAS presents a radio play of A Christmas Carol, recorded earlier this month by Local Voices. Catch this classic story at 7 p.m. Christmas Eve, and again at 2 p.m. Christmas Day on AM 1030 and FM 103.3 KMAS. Full schedule of all KMAS holiday programming. Check out their Facebook page. And if my information is correct, Joel Meyer is Scrooge.
Oh.
So you got to check it out.
Joel, and I've listened to Joel a couple times this year playing for the Shelton Strummers. His ukulele, he's good. Yep. Joel's one of my favorites again.
Yeah, and not too long ago, probably 15 years, he was calling games.
He was, and I got to assist him a couple times, and that was a pleasure.
So the Highclimbers will have the ball coming out of the timeout. They've got Conklin, Journey Bear, Perez, Wheatley Cordova, Dante Cruz, and Omar Zepeda Soto. We're still waiting for Olympic to come out of their huddle, and I think the timeout was charged to Olympic, I do believe.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
You're correct.
All right. So 4:36 to go here in the first quarter. 5-2 is the score. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Here is Dante Cruz crossing midcourt. Swing it over to the right and gets the ball back. Now to the left side and Cordova. Cordova into the corner to Zepeda Soto down to the box. The Journey Bear, and the ball is poked out of his hands but rolls right into the hands of Zepeda Soto. He'll spin out of a double team. Still in the double team, finds a wide open Cordova. He'll get the extra pass down to Dante Cruz up and in.
Yeah, nice assist from Wheatley Cordova.
Here come the Trojans back quickly. Here's Weaver. Over to Whitener. Whitener up top to Bolito. Bolito back over to Whitener. Whitener working the near side, dribbles to the top. Quick pass to the baseline, and here's Weaver driving baseline, draws double team, splits that double team up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. I think they're going to get Journey Bear Perez. Nope, they're going to get Zepeda Soto. That's the first foul on either
Omar
team.
made the initial contact.
So at the free throw line for 2 shots is Donovan Weaver. Missed the first one, he'll get another one. 7-2 is the score. Shelton with the lead. And Olympics Donovan Weaver at the free throw line. Substitution for the Trojans. This looks like it's going to be Ben Voigt on the court. And here's the second free throw by Weaver. That one's off the back of the iron. Cruz skies in there for the rebound. And he'll bring it up for the Highclimbers. They're leading 7-2. 3:40 to go first quarter. Cruz dribbling on the far side. Gets it to the post down there, and Zepeda Soto turns it and banks one in. What a nice little quick move. And here's Bolito going the other way. Missed the layup. Cruz with the rebound. Perez with the rebound. His outlet is deflected out of bounds by Bolito.
Omar Zepeda Soto has developed so much strength in this for this season, both in football and basketball.
Here's Cruz with the ball between the circles. Dribbles over to the left, gets a pass down low. It ping-pongs out. Bolito comes up with it, goes to the floor to get it, and they're going to get Zepeda Soto. No, they're going to get Cruz with the foul, it looks like. Yeah, Dante with his second team foul on the Highclimbers. 3:10 to go here in the first quarter. Still, well, it's 9-2 now. Highclimbers with the lead. Olympic with the ball. Weaver with it. Working between the circles on the dribble. Gets it over to Weaver. I'm sorry, that was Weaver. This is actually Weaver now. He's going to be at the top of the key. Swing it over to Whitener. Fakes the 3, drives side of the paint. Runner runs over a guy. Missed the shot. Perez corralled the rebound. He'll hook it across the baseline to Conklin. Up it goes to Zepeda Soto. Omar pushed out of bounds, and they're going to get Garrity with the foul. That'll be the first whistle on Olympic and a couple of substitutions for the Trojans as Wright returns. And we have number 32. That is Daryl, Washington. Inbounds goes to Cordova. He'll get it up top to Conklin. Conklin directing some traffic. He'll dribble over to the right. Gets it past the baseline as Cordova. Jumper rattled in.
Nice assist from Gabe Conklin.
Here is the Trojans coming back the other way. This is Wright to the foul line. It's going to be fouled on the drive there. Actually, was that Wright or was it Voigt? Cruz picked up his second personal foul. Here comes Ben Watkins and Matt Carlton for Shelton. Baseline inbounds for Olympic. Wright will trigger the play to the right of the backboard. Gets it in quickly. Quick bounce pass out. Voigt will kick it out to a 3-ball that's short by Whitener, and Cordova comes down with the rebound. Wheatley will bring it up. Be met by Weaver. Dribbles over, finds Watkins in the corner. He'll drive baseline, back out to Cordova. Wheatley skips up to the top between the circles. Finds Conklin down to Carlton. Carlton fighting for the possession of the ball. And they're going to get a Trojan with a personal foul. I think it's going to go on Wright. That'll be his first. Pardon me, I was about to sneeze, everyone. That would not be good here. As the substitution comes in for Olympic, will give you that substitution. As the baseline inbounds goes to Watkins. Now Zepeda Soto finds a Conklin. Conklin finds Cutter, and that was Carlton. And the ball pokes out again, and there's a jump ball called. That'll go over to Olympic. 1:36 to go here, first quarter. 11-2 is our score. Shelton with the lead, Olympic with the ball.
Like I mentioned, Gabe Conklin does a nice job out there of feeding his teammates.
Darrell Washington with the ball between the circles for the Trojans. Near side to Whitener. Looks for the flasher. Quick extra pass down the middle, deflected and stolen away by the Highclimbers. Here comes Gabe Conklin. Conklin, center of the court, on the run. Throws it over to Zepeda Soto on the near side. Finds Carlton on the baseline. He's going to drive baseline. Bounce it to Conklin in the corner. Cross court to Cordova. He'll dribble up top and reset for the Highclimbers. 15 on the shot clock. Zepeda Soto with it. Back to Cordova. Cordova, 3 from the elbow. He'll rattle that one in. Did they count that a 3 or a 2? They counted that a 2. It looks like he was standing on the line.
Yeah, they did. I'm going to have to change that.
Yeah, so will I. Here is Eck with the ball. Over to Washington. Jumper there. That rattles off. Rebound tapped to Conklin. He'll save it inbounds to Carlton, and Conklin will get it back. Here come the Highclimbers, leading by 11. 13-2. Actually, they did give him a 3, Jerry. I just changed it on my sheet, and we'll have to change it back.
Okay, thank you.
It's 14-2. Here is Cordova with a little jumper. He'll knock that one in.
And he is 4 for 4 from the field. 2 threes and 2 twos.
I like the way you put that, Jerry. Two threes, 2 twos. We have a stoppage of play. It's 16-2. 23 seconds remain in the quarter. First quarter action. We have a stoppage of play, and I don't know what the problem is here. Is there a conversation on whether that was a 3 or a 2? Maybe they're still talking about it.
I think that is. Okay, I've already changed it a couple times, so we'll see what happens.
Now they're going to leave it 16-2. Highclimbers up 14 after 1 here, or nearly the 1, and here comes Whitener with the ball up the court. Actually, no, this is Eck. Now here's Wright down to Eck. Eck off the glass and in. Zach Eck with a basket. And that's the second basket for Olympic. Here's Conklin. Throw it over to Cordova. 3 on the way in the corner. Oh, that was his first miss. But we're through a 1 quarter. Shelton 16, Olympic 4. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
And we're back here waiting for the start of the second quarter. 16 for Shelton, 4 for Olympic. The Highclimbers, well, let's see, they're being led by Wheatley Cordova's 10 points. 10 out of those 16. Wheatley, been waiting for him to have a really big breakout game.
Yeah. He's very close to being a pure shooter. And he sure showed that tonight, Diedrich.
Saw something on Facebook the other day about Wheatley being named one of the better players in the Olympic League by all the other coaches. Did you see that or not?
I did not see that, but I would agree with that.
Yeah, one of the top players in the league. Climbers will start out with the ball. They have Zepeda Soto, Cordova, Watkins, Conklin, and Carlton. And here is Cordova driving to the basket, missed the shot short. Rebound goes to Carlton. It went off of a Olympic leg, out of bounds. That was off of Garrity. It'll stay with the Highclimbers.
Good hustle in there by Matt Carlton.
So Eck, Garrity, Wright, and there's an inbounds to Cordova, out to Watkins, cross court to Conklin. Conklin directing traffic, gets a screen, doesn't take it. He'll go right down the lane, double pumps, had it stripped out of his hands, recovered by Olympic. Here comes Barrett in there for the first time tonight. To Eck. Eck will lob it down to Wright, right up and in. Right or right. Oh, I like that name, Right or Right. Makes the 10-point lead for the Highclimbers, 16-6, yes.
Do you have me down for 4 points?
I have him down for 2. But
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the ball
I
rolls,
missed something
yeah,
there.
the ball rolls off of a Highclimber out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought I was wrong when I gave you that number.
So we have a sub here as Journey Bear Perez returns for Shelton, replacing Matt Carlton. Here is, so that was Washington with the ball. Opposite side now to Wright. He'll hand it off to Eck. Eck will get it up top to Garrity. Garrity trying to get by the defense of Conklin. He'll give it up to Wright. Wright dribbles, tries to get around Conklin. Kick it to the corner near side. Eck with a three. Rattled in and out. Rebound is in the hands of Olympic. We have a foul away from the ball on a Highclimber, I think. Yeah, it'll go on Journey Bear Perez, his first. Baseline inbounds for the Trojans. Washington will get it into Eck. Eck bobbled the pass, had to go track it down. He'll step back and take a three and hit it. Zach Eck with his second field goal, 5 points. Lead has been cut to 16-9. 6.5 minutes to go, first half. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Here's Watkins with it. Up top to Cordova. Wheatley will step back, set, reset, get a screen from Perez. He's going to drive to the opposite side. Pass out to Watkins, off of his hands, out of bounds. It'll be Trojan ball.
Yeah, Zach Eck is a leading scorer for the Trojans with 5 points.
Yeah.
Good. And that's where I made my mistake.
Yeah, okay, so we have a timeout on the floor. This one goes to Shelton. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. I'm going to jump over to my other sheet. Jerry, if you have something to say, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question on the timeouts because I was wrong the last game. Is it 5 per half?
It's 5 per half.
3?
I believe it's 3 full timeouts and 2 30s.
Okay.
Half. I believe that's what it is. I can be very much wrong.
And does that carry over into the overtime, or is there?
I think they get one more.
Okay.
They get one in overtime, if I remember right. Well, coming out of the Shelton timeout, the Trojans will have the ball. Washington will get it in to Barrett, and Barrett will bring it up. Swing it over near side. This is Eck. Eck will drive to the foul line, stop at the foul line, kick it out. Here is Garrity. Garrity drives baseline, runs over Conklin, no whistle. He puts it up and in.
That's the first basket for Tristan Garrity.
Yeah, but a very strong one at that. It's a 16-11 score. Zepeda Soto stops, and he's tied up with a foul, and this will go to Eck. Zach Eck with his first personal and the first team foul on Olympic.
I noticed that Olympic is using that backboard a lot on their shots, which is good.
Substitution for the Trojans. It will be number 22. That is Silva. Luke Silva back in the ball game for Olympic. Sideline inbounds goes to Cordova. Now the ball's at the baseline, and Conklin. Conklin up to the elbow beyond the three-point arc, and Zepeda Soto. Now between the circles is Journey Bear Perez. He'll dribble, hand it off to Cordova. Cordova keeps the dribbles, pulls up on the baseline, comes up short. Rebound pulled down by the Trojans. And here's Barrett. Barrett between the circles on the dribble. 5.5 minutes to go in the half. 5-point lead for the Highclimbers here. Here's Washington. Bounce pass. Nice find. Oh, but Silva couldn't finish. Journey Bear with the rebound. Here come the Highclimbers quickly. Up is Zepeda Soto. Down under the basket to Watkins. Watkins to Cordova. Turnaround jumper off the glass and in for Wheatley. 12 points for him. 18-11 now. Here's Washington back quickly. Bounces it down to Silva. No look pass to nobody, out of bounds. Oh, he went to Coach Shelton coach. Out of bounds on the sidelines. The timeout by the Highclimbers. Another 30 for Shelton.
Well, Darren's dressed in kind of a black.
I guess. But he's sitting down. Well, the Shelton Kraken play on KMAS after last night's 2-1 win over Los Angeles. The Kraken head to Anaheim Saturday to face the Ducks. Puck drops at 5 p.m. Pregame starts at 4:30 on AM at 10:30 and FM 103.3 KMAS. What did I say? Okay, well, you're not even on the air, so you can't talk anyways. I don't know what I said. Did I? Okay. Well, Kraken. Never mind. Technical director in my ear. Tell me I'm doing wrong. Sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Conklin will get it in backcourt to Cordova. Here is Perez with it. Journey Bear on the dribbles, finds Cordova. Cordova fakes baseline, stops beyond the three-point arc, looking for Perez will get it up top to Conklin. Conklin with 10 on the shot clock. He'll stop, turn and face the bucket, finds Watkins. Watkins lobs it over the head of Journey Bear, but it goes off of 2 Trojans. That's a Shelton ball with 6 on the shot clock. Baseline inbounds. Conklin will trigger the play from the left of the backboard. Gets it into Zepeda Soto off the glass and in. What a powerful bucket there for Omar.
Nice assist from Gabe Conklin.
Here's Barrett with it on the dribbles for Olympic. 4:20 to go here in the half. Now Washington, bothered by Watkins, bounces it to Barrett. Barrett turns and faces the basket. Cross court it goes to, that's Wright. Wright will get a screen and he'll hook it up top to Eck. Eck fakes the 3, drives side of the paint, puts it up short, got his own rebound, 1 dribble, stumbles back to the basket and stolen away by Perez. Here comes Cordova. I'm sorry, that's Conklin. Conklin no look past to Cordova to the 3-point arc. On the near side, here's Perez. Perez will hand it off to Zepeda Soto. Omar skips around, working the top. Opposite side now, Watkins down to the baseline. Perez, get it back outside. No, he's going to take it in the middle. Nice turnaround, knocked out of bounds by Wright.
Nice big man move.
Yeah, it was a very good move, but I'm kind of thinking he should have kicked it back out for Watkins in a 3.
Passing the ball very well are the Highclimbers right now.
Here's a baseline inbounds for Conklin. Right of the backboard. Inbounds to Cordova, the corner 3. That's short, drops around, doesn't fall in. Rebound pulled down by Washington for Olympic. Pushes it up to Garrity. Garrity, jumper in the paint. Little, no, actually, that's not Garrity, that's Donovan Weaver. Nice little fadeaway in the paint.
That's his first basket.
Yeah. Here's Perez with it between the circles. Journey Bear will hook it to Conklin, working that far side. Back to Journey Bear. Perez spins in the middle, makes contact, draws the foul. And Journey Bear to the free throw line on the foul to Olympics 23. Or that's Garrity. That's his second, if I'm right. Yeah, I'm right.
That is correct.
Dante Cruz steps back onto the court for the Highclimbers, and Bishop Manning is in. First time tonight. Here's a baseline lob up top to Cordova. Manning, quick pass, goes right to the hoop with a bucket. Bishop Manning, nobody contested that big man. And here is Whitener back in the ball game. Up top to Wright. Wright between the circles, gets a screen. He'll drive to the elbow, kick it out to Whitener. Whitener for 3, that's off. Rebound goes to Zepeda Soto. Under 3 minutes to go here in the half. 22-13 is our score. Wheatley Cordova with it in the corner far side. He'll take a dribble, bounce it to Bishop Manning. He's going to go to work on the baseline. Splits the double team, loses the handle, gets the ball back, finds Cordova. Cordova drives baseline, kick it out top. And here is Cruz. Going to take a 3 from there. That one's off. Rebound pulled down by Whitener. Whitener will get it up to, oh, this is Weaver. Weaver back to Whitener. Whitener fakes the 3, gets it back to Weaver. Weaver will spread out the offense a little bit. Get it to Washington. Washington on the dribbles. Hand it off to, that was Vaught. Vaught gets it to Wright. Wright, kick it to Whitener. 6 on the shot clock. He'll drive side of the paint. Blocked by Cruz. Recovered by Zepeda Soto. All the way up to Cordova. Drives to the little runner on the box. Missed it. Rebound tapped and Cruz comes out. No, Watkins came away with it. Gets it to Cruz. Cruz with a reset. He'll take another 3. That one rims off. Rebound pulled down by Olympic. Outlet to Weaver. Gonna go little pull-up jumper. Missed the shot. Saves it inbounds to Wright. Wright will get it up top to Whitener. Over to Washington. 3 on the way. And in! Terrell Washington with his first basket. It's a 3. And it's 22-16. 1:33 to go here in the first half. We have a timeout on the court. And it's a 30, so we're going to keep it right here.
Who made the basket on that?
Number 32, Jerry.
Thank you, sir.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, X, with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit that bell to be notified the next time we upload a video or go live like we are tonight. So the Highclimbers have led by as many as 14 in this game. Lead right now is 22-16. Climbers have the ball coming out of the timeout. Here's Zepeda Soto with it for the Climbers. Going to find Conklin on the baseline off his hand out of bounds. Another turnover on the Climbers. Not as many as they had against
only 5.
Only 5. They had like 11 in one quarter against Mount Tahoma on Friday night. So much improved here. Here's Weaver with the ball. Wright has it. And driving in is Eck, I believe. And to kick it out to Wright. Wright fakes the 3 to the foul line. Finds Bolito. Bolito will hand it off to Vaught. And there's a 3 on the way by Wright. It's missed, and Manning will pull down the rebound. Quickly up it goes to Cordova. Leaves it for Conklin. Conklin bounce it up top, and it's Bishop Manning with 15 on the shot clock. 40 seconds here in the game clock. Cordova with it, 10 on the shot clock now. Conklin finds Manning off the glass and in. Bishop with his second basket.
Another assist by Gabe Conklin.
And here comes Bolito the other way. He'll drive into the paint, put one up over Manning and in. Isaiah Bolito with his second basket. He has 4 points, and it's 24-18. 20 seconds to go here in the half. Cruz with it, crossing midcourt. Shot clock is off. Cruz dribbles over to the left, stops beyond the three-point arc, finds Zepeda Soto in the corner for 3. That one goes in for Omar. Give him 7 points. Here's Weaver off the far sidelines in the front court, throws up a 3, came up just short at the buzzer, and we head to halftime. Shelton 27, Olympic 18. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
It's halftime here in the Mini Dome. Just bring this scoreboard up. Yeah, it's Shelton 27 and Olympic 18. The Highclimbers leading scorer, well, game high right now is Wheatley Cordova with 12 points. 7 for Omar Zepeda Soto, 4 for Bishop Manning, a basket for Dante Cruz, and a basket for Journey Bear Perez. For the Trojans, their leading scorer is Zach Eck with 5 points, 4 for Isaiah Bolito, 3 for Daryl Washington. I don't know why I want to call him Darnell, but it's Daryl Washington. He has a 3. Basket for Ryder Wright, a basket for Tristan Carity, and a basket for Donovan Weaver. So the halftime score, Shelton 27, Olympic 18. We'll take another timeout, and Jerry will have some more stats when we come back here on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. If I can hit the right button.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
And we're back here, halftime in the Mini Dome. Shelton with a 27-18 lead on Olympic. Jerry has more stats.
Thanks, Diedrich. Let's start with the Olympic Trojans. They are 0 for 2 from the foul line. They are 8 for 20 from the field for 40%. They've made 2 threes. They had 6 turnovers. So very few fouls, very few turnovers in this game, and the game has gone fairly quickly. For the Highclimbers, they have not gone to the foul line yet. 0 for 0. They are 12 for 21 from the field. They've made 3 three-pointers from the field. They are 57%, pretty good. And almost a little over 40% from three-point land. And they've only had 6 turnovers. Or no, excuse me, 5. 5
okay.
turnovers compared to 6 for Olympic. So that's your highlights. We've got 2 people with a little bit of foul trouble. Shelton Highclimbers have Dante Cruz with 2 fouls. And
Tristan Garrity.
Yeah, Tristan Garrity has 2 for Olympic. So that's pretty well your stats. I do want to say this. It'd be interesting to know how many assists Gabe Conklin has. Wow. And I like what he's doing. He's playing a little bit of high post, if you notice that. And then he's looking underneath to Bishop or to Journey Bear.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, if they're working the inside game, they have some size advantage, the Highclimbers do on Olympic, and they're trying to take advantage of that advantage.
And I think they are.
Come up with a better way to say that, but you know, it's.
Now, what was the biggest lead that they had?
14 is what I have.
So now they've got a 9-point lead. Okay.
Yeah, there was that little run, and I believe Olympic pulled within 6.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, then Shelton extended a little bit more. Make that note here within 6.
Okay, that's my stats.
That's what Jerry has for stats. Just a couple minutes away from the third quarter. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with third quarter halftime score. Shelton 27, Olympic 18. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Waiting for the start of the third quarter. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple, Aiden Yu with you at the top of the stands, across from the scorers table, our usual position here in the mini dome, and Terry Greg Court. 27-18 is our halftime score, with the Highclimbers leading. The Trojans will come out the third quarter with the ball. Let's see here. Got Garrity, Wright, Bolito, Weaver, and 22 is Silva. So Bolito gets the ball inbound. We'll trot over to the circles. Dan will hand it off to Silva. Silva will hand it off to Wright. Wright will drive to the foul line, spin back, and then leave it there for Silva. Over to Bolito, working the far side. Dribble up top, and Wright will take a three from the elbow. He'll miss that one. In there is, to grab it with Silva. He'll save it inbounds to Weaver. Actually, this is Weaver with the ball. He saved it inbounds to Garrity, and Weaver. These two gentlemen look very similar, Jerry, and they have threes on the backside. One's 23, one's 33. You know why
they
I'm
are
hard to determine who's got the ball. Baseline inbounds, and Silva will get it in to Weaver and out to Wright to set the play. 18 on the shot clock for the Trojans. Here's Bolito with it. One hands it over to Silva, and now Wright has it between the circles. Back over, and this is a long three that rims off, and the rebound pulled down by Perez. He'll get it to Conklin, speeds up the near sidelines. Stops on the dribble, throws it between the circles to Perez. Journey Bear will dribble over to the right and stop. Throw it to Conklin. Conklin directing Journey Bear, gets the ball down to him. On the box, he's got a mismatch down there. He's going to dribble into the paint, put it up. They're going to say a foul under the before the shot on Silva. That's his first. That's the mismatch. Silva at 6 foot on Journey Bear at what is he? He's 6'3".
He's 6'3",
I
but
think
he's just big.
Bigger than that.
He's powerful.
Lob inbounds to Cordova, to Cruz, down to Journey Bear. Journey Bear push, but no whistle. He'll back in and put it up and in. That's power, folks. Journey Bear with his second basket. It's 29-18.
And Journey Bear can use both left and right hand equally well.
Here's Wright with the ball. Swing it over to Weaver. Near side to Bolito. Bolito will dribble up top. Cross court it goes to Garrity. Garrity, pull-up jumper in and out. Rebound Zepeda Soto. Omar will push the ball up the far sidelines. Stop and leave it for Journey Bear between the circles. Journey Bear goes over to the left. Hands it off to Cordova. Stops at the foul line. Pops and hits. Wheatley with 14 points. And it's 31-18. 6:10 to go here in the third. Here's Garrity with it. To Wright on the side of the paint. Up top to Bolito. He'll take a three at the top. Swish. That's his first three, right? Yeah.
That is correct.
7 points for him. 10-point lead for the Climbers, 31-21. 5:50 to go, third quarter. Cordova with it between the circles, on the dribbles. Got Bolito on him. Throws it in the corner to Cruz. Cruz looking to the side of the paint. Got it poked out of his hands, and he gets it to Conklin. Conklin on the post. Up top, it goes to Zepeda Soto. 3 at the top. Yes! Omar's second 3, 10 points. Lead is 13 for the Climbers, 34-21.
He's 4 for 5 from the field.
Here is Garrity. Kick it into the near corner. Out it goes to right. That's short. Rebound Zepeda Soto. Omar pushes the ball up to Cruz. Dante jab steps a couple times, and he'll reset to Cruz over to Conklin. Conklin will dribble up and reset between the circles. Now on the left side, stops and trying to get a pass down to Cordova. It's picked off, stolen away by the Trojans. Here comes Wright. It's going to go 1-on-2. Kick it out in the corner. 3 on the way by Garrity. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Zepeda Soto. And here goes Conklin. 4:40 to go here in the third. And we got a little moisture on the court here. As they're going to mop that up.
13-point lead, their biggest lead for the Highclimbers, of course, like you said, was 14.
Climbers will have the ball after they mop some moisture off the court here. 4:40 to go, third quarter. 34-21 is our score. Climber lineup, I haven't really set that for you. It's Zepeda Soto, Cruz, Cordova, Journey Bear, and Conklin. Zepeda Soto will inbounds it from the sidelines below us. Get it into Cruz. 20 on the shot clock. And Journey Bear will get it right back to Cruz. Cruz over to Zepeda Soto near side. Down it goes to Journey Bear. Draws a triple team, and he's going to be fouled on the pass off. Boy, the Trojans collapsed on Journey Bear, and he recognized it quickly.
He sure did.
I think that's going to go on Garrity. Nope, it went on Silva. That's his second. And Luke's got to sit. And coming in is that Eck? Nope, it is not Eck. It's Ben Vaught. Baseline inbounds to Cordova. To Journey Bear. Draws a double team out to Cordova. He'll take a 3. He'll hit a 3. That's the inside-out game Jerry's been talking about.
Yeah, and that's the third 3 for Cordova.
Donovan quickly up the other way, and there's going to be a travel as he kicked it out to Whitener, I believe, and he took steps. No, it wasn't Whitener. It's Ben Vaught. And we have a timeout on the court. Must be a full timeout. It is 4:14 to go, third quarter. Shelton 37, Olympic 21. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
Well, we're back here in the mini dome.
Biggest lead?
Yeah, biggest lead. I was just going to say that. Jerry's stealing my thunder again.
I'm
16
sorry.
points.
I don't know what to do.
37-21 is the score. Olympic will have the ball coming out of the timeout, I believe. Am I right there? No, I'm not right.
Yes, Olympic had the timeout.
Okay, well, it'll be a Climber ball in the backcourt. I'm sorry. Jerry and I are not on the same page on that one.
Okay.
Climbers come out with Conklin, Journey Bear, Cordova, Cruz, and Zepeda Soto. Cruz will get the ball in the inbounds in the backcourt. Omar skips across midcourt. Throws it over to Zepeda Soto, gets the ball back. To Cordova on the left side, in the corner to Zepeda Soto. Down to Journey Bear. He'll spin away from the defense, hesitates, puts it up, draws a foul. 2 shots coming for Journey Bear.
Well, he's done a good job in there, draw the fouls.
Thinking that was going to go on Weaver, but yeah, that'll be on Donovan Weaver. His first, third team foul, and this will be the first trip to the free throw line for the Highclimbers. First for Journey Bear. Ooh, in and out on the first one. Hated those that go deep in the cup and spin out, Jerry. It's very frustrating.
Yeah.
Bishop Manning's going to check in for Journey Bear here after this free throw. Got it.
He has a nice soft touch, doesn't he?
Manning will step on, and Journey Bear will sit down. Whitener returns for Olympic, as does Barrett. So Bolito and Wright will sit down for Olympic. Trojans have the ball. They're trailing now 38-21. That's the biggest lead of 17. Barrett has it. Swing it over to Washington back in the ball game. Up top and swinging around to Whitener. Quick pass, and well, actually that was Donovan, excuse me. Donovan with his 2. That gives him 4 points. Cordova brings the ball across the timeline for Shelton this time. He'll get over to Omar Zepeda Soto. High post feed to Conklin. He'll turn and face the bucket. Dribble, and he'll hand it off to Zepeda Soto over to Conklin. I'm sorry, there's Conklin. Down to the baseline, and Manning bounces over to Conklin. Conklin finds the Zepeda Soto flashing into the paint. Back out to Conklin. Conklin drives into the paint, kick it into the corner, and the shot clock ran out on the Highclimbers. They just wanted to get the right shot, and they just couldn't come up with it in the 30 seconds allotted.
It was beautiful watching their passing.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
38-23 is the score. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go, third quarter. Shelton with the lead, Olympic with the ball. Here's Whitener drawing a foul on. No, they're going to say it's on the floor. I thought that Whitener was in the act of shooting. The referee says no. It's on the drive. Conklin picked up his first. That's the first team foul on Shelton. Baseline inbounds for Olympic. Bounce it in, and Conklin comes away with the ball off a deflection. And here come the Highclimbers. Quickly up to Manning. Manning goes to the hoop with a little finger roll. I think Bishop was a little surprised by that pass.
A little bit, yeah.
But he got the score. It's 40-23. 2:40 to go here in the third. Here's Olympic kick out to Whitener. He'll fake the 3 drive with a runner, run into a wall of Bishop Manning. No whistle whatsoever. Recovered by the Highclimbers. Here's Conklin. Up it goes to Cruz. Cruz to the 3-point arc. He's bumped and almost knocked over, but no whistle. And the ball gets reset to Conklin. High post feed to Zepeda Soto. It's deflected and stolen away by Olympic. Ball still free, but Barrett finally corrals it. And he'll slow the pace down crossing midcourt. 2:14 to go, third quarter, 40-23. Olympic is trailing but has the ball. Here's Whitener into the corner near side. And that is Garrity. Inside out game going over here. Garrity will take a 3. He'll hit it. Tristan Garrity, nice little slowly developing shot, but it went in.
His first 3.
5 points for him. Here's Zepeda Soto, top of the key for the Highclimbers. 1:45 to go, third quarter. Quick pass down to Cruz. He lowers his shoulder, makes contact, put it up, missed the shot. And it actually rolled off of Voigt's hands out of bounds. It'll stay with the Highclimbers. Here comes Ben Watkins for Shelton. And who is this young man? Oh, it's Eck coming back for Olympic. Highclimber baseline inbounds right of the backboard. Conklin will inbounds it. He'll throw it to Manning. Big man with the dribbles. High post feed to Conklin. Conklin trying to find some space. He'll dribble out of the paint and reset. 4 on the shot clock, 3 on the shot clock. Conklin takes a 3, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Olympic's Garrity. His outlet is deflected by Zepeda Soto, out of bounds. It'll stay with Olympic. Boy, Conklin noticed that shot clock was down and launched one.
That was good. I'm sure you had a little help from the sidelines there,
I'm sure he did. Here comes Barrett for Olympic. Minute 10 to go. High post feed is poked out. And it goes right back to Barrett. Barrett will reset now with a minute 5. 40-26 is our score. Shelton with the lead. Olympic with the ball. Here is Whitener. Top of the key. Throws over to Garrity. Same spot as he was the last time. Short on the 3. Rebound. Conklin had it. Poked out of his hands. Out of bounds by Eck, I believe. Nope, that's not Eck. That is Voigt. I'm getting those. You know, these players look very similar, Jerry, and their numbers are so similar too. Well, from our vantage points up here, sometimes it's difficult to see. Here is Zepeda Soto with the ball between the circles. Skips over to the right side. Finds Cordova in the paint and put up a little runner. Missed it. Manning with the rebound to put back. No. And ball is corralled this time by Garrity. Garrity will hand it off to Barrett. Barrett up to Whitener. Whitener between the legs dribble. And he'll find Garrity between the circles. Over to the far side. And here's Barrett. Barrett driving the side of the paint. Leaves it out there. Here's Voigt with a pull-up jumper. No. Rebound Manning for the Highclimbers. 18 seconds to go here in the third. 40-26 is our score. Zepeda Soto with the ball at the top of the key. High post feed to Conklin, out to Cordova. Cordova with 5 to Conklin. Turnaround jumper at the foul line, off the glass. No. Rebound Garrity. Garrity with 2 seconds, going to throw it up the court. Oh, might have had a chance. Came up short. So we're through 3 quarters. Shelton 40, Olympic 26. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Now we're back here, waiting for the start of the fourth quarter. Jerry.
Yeah, it was a pretty close third quarter in scoring. Shelton outscoring Olympic 13-10.
Okay. 40-26 is the score. Climbers with that lead. And they'll start out with the ball with Zepeda, Soto, Cruz, Watkins, Conklin, and Manning. So Zepeda Soto will inbound from the sidelines, get it into Conklin in the front court. Try to get by Washington back in there for Olympic. Now here's Manning. Manning will dribble and hand it off to Zepeda Soto. Omar skipping along the three-point arc. He'll get it up top to Conklin. Finds Manning pinched off in the middle of the paint. Lost the handle. Saves it inbounds right to Cruz. Cruz had a guy on his back. Slapped out of his hands right to Omar and Zepeda Soto. Out to Conklin for 3. That's short. And it'll go out of bounds. No whistles at all, and there should have been at least 2. This refereeing crew is, I think they lost their whistles.
Well, it was a nice save by Manning, by Bishop Manning there. Good hustle.
Here's Washington with the ball for Olympic. Dribbles to the top. Throws to the baseline to right, overthrew him. Conklin comes up with the ball. He'll speed up the near sidelines. Looking for a screen from Manning. He'll give it to Manning between the circles. Bishop guarded by Garrity. Trying to get by Garrity. Garrity flop, no whistle. Finds Zepeda Soto. Omar drives the foul line, stops, had it poked out of his hands, and the shot clock ran out again. That's the second time that that is a quick 30 seconds. I don't think we're resetting that shot clock as we're supposed to here.
I have to agree with you, Duke.
That's what they're going to discuss. I did not look at the shot clock, but that was a quick 30 seconds.
It was extremely quick. So we'll see what the officials are going to say on this.
I'm going to say that might be 10 left. That would be more accurate for me. They're discussing it right now. Is it a turnover for the Highclimbers, or is it the possession with 10 or 12 seconds left on the shot clock? That's I wasn't paying attention to it, so I don't know. But I noticed that in the JV game that there was one instance towards the end of the game where they did not reset the shot clock when they should have. It ended up not mattering in that game, but this is a discussion on what the shot clock should be. And I think they're going to let it stand as called, but without instant replay and having the available clocks, it's really difficult. Yeah. I mean, you could come to us, but we don't actually have a clock on the shot clock here because it's not. I don't have that many cameras. Here's Olympic far side, and this is Eck back in there to Garrity. Garrity, he's kind of, they say he pushed off, and Watkins goes down, and that was an offensive foul. That's 3 on Garrity. And the fourth team, actually, no, that's not the fourth. Excuse me, that's the first team foul. I'm on the wrong box here on my sheet. 6:50 to go in the ball game. It is 40-26. Got a lot of errors on my score sheet, guys. I don't know why. That's why Jerry's here. He keeps me up to date.
We are helping each other. I mean, you have a lot to say and a lot to do. And,
okay, now I'm caught up. So how many turnovers do we have here?
Well, we have 10 for Olympic, and we have a 9 for Shelton, which is not too bad.
Not bad at all, considering that the Highclimbers, when I was watching them from Friday night's game, they had 11 turnovers in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So this is a huge improvement for the Highclimbers. Here is Conklin bringing the ball across midcourt. Gets it to Manning between the circles. Guarded by Garrity. He'll spin by Garrity, stop on the dribble, hand it off to Cruz. Cruz looks in the corner. He'll drive to the foul line. Kick it to Omar Zepeda Soto, working the right side. Down it goes to Manning. Manning, turn around, hook, short. Rebound, Zepeda Soto in traffic. He's trying to get away, and it's stripped away by Wright. Wright will come out of the pack. He'll bounce it up, and it's nearly stolen away. Conklin had it on his hip, and it rolled to near Watkins. Watkins couldn't slow it down and rolls out of bounds.
Well, the key on this, with the low number of turnovers for both teams, is nobody's pressed.
That's true. Very good point. There's a baseline inbounds for Olympic. Washington will trigger the play. Left of the backboard, gets it into Whitener. Whitener will one-hand it up to Wright between the circles. 6:15 to go in the ball game. 40-26 is our score. Shelton with the lead. Olympic with the ball. Here is Wright. Wright one hands it over to Garrity. Garrity for three in the opposite corner. No. Rebound. Lost it. Manning lost it right into the hands of who got that ball. Is that Washington? Washington put it up and in. That's 5 points for Darrell. And a timeout here on the court for Olympic. And I didn't see if that was a 30 or a full. It's a 30, so we'll keep it right here. Let me read one of these things, see if I can say it correctly. After a stunning Monday night win over Philadelphia, the Seattle Seahawks hit the road Sunday for an early game against the Tennessee Titans on KMAS. Kickoff is 10 a.m. Pregame starts at 8 on AM 1030 and FM 103.3 KMAS. Okay? Got that one right? Game. I didn't make any mistakes.
Should be a good game.
The Highclimbers need to, or I'm sorry, the Highclimbers. Here we go. The Seahawks need to win out. All right.
All three.
All three. So this should be Olympic ball, isn't it? No, it was a Highclimber ball coming out of the timeout. The timeout was by Olympic. Here's some press, as Jerry said there hasn't been any press.
Yep.
And the inbounds goes to Cruz. Cruz will dribble away from the double team. He'll hand it to Cordova. Wheatley will step across midcourt, and he's pushed and shoved, and I think that are going to go on Garrity. If so, is that 4 on
That would be
Kristen?
4. Let's see what they say.
Yeah, let's see what they say here. I saw a 3. Could not see the other hand, and they're not posting it on the board.
Yep.
Nope, they're going to go 23. And that is, yes, Garrity. That's his 4th. So a sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Cruz has it between the circles. He'll get it to Conklin at the foul line. Out it goes to Watkins. Ben for a 3. No. Rebound pulled down by Whitener. Whitener out of the pack with the run. Throws it over to Garrity. Up top it goes to Wright. His 3 is off. Rebound goes to Carlton, who's back in the ball game for the Highclimbers. Here's Cruz. Cruz on the dribbles to the top. Finds Watkins. Watkins to Carlton on the baseline. He's going to go baseline. Draws a triple team under the basket, and he's going to be hecked and fouled by, well, there were 3 Trojans there, so pick one of them. I think that's going to go on 33. I'm waiting for him to post because I can't see the hand signals, Jerry. I don't know. I think it's 33. Could have been 33 or 32. Highclimbers have the ball now. Cordova between the circles on the dribble. Working over to the left into the corner to Cruz. He draws a double team, finds Watkins. Watkins double teamed. The ball goes to Carlton. Carlton bounces it to Conklin. Conklin to Cordova. Down it goes to Cruz. 8 on the shot clock for the Highclimbers. Conklin wants the ball, but they get it to Cordova. Back to Cruz. Cruz off his hand out of bounds. Oh, boy. 4:52 to go in the ball game. 40-28 is the score. Garrity returns. Belita will sit down. Zepeda Soto will step back on for the Highclimbers, and Cruz will sit down. So it's Olympic ball, trailing 40-28. And this is, I'm sorry, that was Weaver. Here's Garrity driving baseline right to the hoop, up and in. Kristen Garrity now has 7 points and is a 10-point Climber lead. 40-30. Here is Conklin. to Zepeda Soto, short of midcourt. Stops and finds Cordova crossing midcourt. Back to Zepeda Soto, drives to the side of the paint, stops in the middle, puts one up, and rolled in and out. Rebound pulled down by Garrity. Garrity one-hands it to right up the far sidelines. Hands it back to Garrity near midcourt, over to, this is right. Right, and kick it to the corner, and he went between two of his players. Out of bounds, that'll be a turnover, and the Highclimbers get the ball back as Journey Bear Perez steps back onto the court for the Climbers. Matt Carlton will sit down. Inbounds goes to Cordova, still in backcourt here for the Highclimbers. Approaching 4 minutes to go in the game. 10-point lead for Shelton. Zepeda Soto. Oh, he threw a lazy pass up there, and Garrity comes up with it. Out it goes to Weaver for three. He'll get that one in there. That's Donovan's first three. He has 7 points. 7-point lead for the Highclimbers. 40-33. Here's Zepeda Soto crossing midcourt on the far sidelines. Gets by the defense. Stops, finds Cordova. Beyond the three-point arc, reset. 13 on the shot clock. Cordova with it. Over to Watkins. Quick pass to Conklin. Conklin tried to lace a pass in the middle of the paint. It's deflected. Rolls all the way out and out of bounds. And they say it went off of, that'd be right. And there's 5 seconds on the shot clock and a full, I'm sorry, is that a full timeout? It's a timeout by the Highclimbers. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple, Aiden Yu. 40-33 is our score. Highclimbers with the lead in the ball. They have 5 on the shot clock coming out of the timeout. You've got Cordova, Perez, Watkins, Zepeda Soto, and Conklin on the court for Shelton. Olympic comes out of their huddle. Yeah, they've got Whitener, Bolito, Garrity, Weaver, and Washington. Inbounds goes to Cordova. He'll drive down the side of the paint, put it up there, missed the shot, but draws a foul. And Wheatley to the free throw line. Wheatley has 17 points. This will be his first trip to the free throw line tonight. 3:25 to go in the ball game. Who did they get the foul on? I did not see, Jerry.
I didn't either, and they haven't marked it yet.
First free throw by Cordova goes in.
He's got 18 points?
Now he does, yes. Second one goes in, give him 19, Jerry. 3:25 to go, it's 42-33. Quickly, the Trojans are up the front court, up into their front court. Here's Bolito to Garrity. Garrity open for a three. That short rebound goes right into the hands off the bounce to Conklin. Gabe will get it up to Zepeda Soto. Omar will get it to Cordova between the circles. Back over to Zepeda Soto, looking to the side of the paint. He'll get it down to Perez. Journey Bear draws a couple of players, dribbles in the middle, tied up, and jump ball called. That will go over to the Trojans on the alternating possession.
12th turnover for the Highclimbers compared to 11 for Olympic Trojans.
Bolito brings the ball across midcourt on the dribbles. He's between the circles right now. Throws it over to Whitener. Gets a screen from Garrity. Drives the foul line. Stops looking for Garrity. He'll bounce it to Garrity. Working on the box. He'll kick it out. Three on the way by Washington. That's off. Rebound poked out of the paint and back in. And Zepeda Soto comes away with it. He'll slow the pace down. 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Cordova to Conklin. Conklin lobs it to Journey Bear. He gets a guy off his feet, up and in on the shot. And Journey Bear has 8 points.
Yeah, nice assist from Conklin.
Here's Weaver to the foul line. 2 big steps in the middle, puts it up, and it drops in. 9 points for Donovan Weaver. And it's 44-35, 2 minutes to go. And Journey Bear at mid-court gets it to Cordova. Cordova right to the hoop, off the glass and in. Nobody stopped ball there. 46-35, 150 remaining now. Olympic in their front court. Bolito will back out, set the offense. Swing it over to Donovan Weaver. Bounce it to Garrity. Garrity at the top. Thought about a three. Swings it over to Washington. Washington to the far side to Whitener up top. And here is Garrity with three, and off the back of the iron. Rebound goes up to Journey Bear. He'll find Cordova up in the front court. And Wheatley wisely turns around, sets the offense for the Climbers, leading 46-35. Minute 20 to go in the game. Cordova to Watkins. Watkins down to Journey Bear, draws a triple team. He'll put it up, missed the shot. Omar Zepeda Soto ripped the ball away, tracks it down in the corner, finds Conklin. Conklin to the foul line, into the paint, puts it off the glass, missed the shot but drew the foul. And there is a Garrity slowly getting off in the push-up form to get off the court. And I think that'll be it for Garrity tonight. Tristan. That should be 5 on him, but they're not even posting it.
He's limping too.
Yeah. Gabe Conklin to the free throw line for a couple of free throws for Shelton. It's 5 team fouls on the Trojans, so the Climbers are shooting the rest of the game. Conklin hasn't been to the free throw line tonight. Short on the first one. He'll get another one.
Yeah.
Timeout by Olympic. 1:02 to go in the ball game. And I believe we got a full timeout, so we'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
We're back here in the mini dome. Gabe Conklin at the free throw line for his second of 2 free throws. Dante Cruz will be checking in here as soon as the free throws are over. He's coming in for Conklin, I believe. The Highclimbers have Cordova, Watkins, Perez, Zepeda Soto, and right now Conklin at the free throw line. The Trojans have Wright, Washington, Bolito, Weaver, and I can't see the fifth guy. Conklin's second free throw goes in, and that'll be Eck as Gabe gets his first point of the night. And Cruz will come in, and Conklin will sit down. 1:02 to go in the game. It's 47-35. Shelton with the lead, and Olympic with the ball. Bolito with it, behind the back dribble, throws it over the far side, and that's Washington. Gets it to Weaver. He is, well, his pull-up jumper fell short, but there's going to be a first foul on Ben Watkins. And that's the first foul on the Highclimbers in the quarter. But it's a shooting foul, so that will send Donovan Weaver to the free throw line. He has 9 points tonight. And his first trip there, he was 0 for 2. So he's due, right, Jerry?
Yes.
Sure, he's due. So we have 50.1 seconds remaining.
So we'll try to make the next 2, right?
Yeah. Shelton 47, Olympic 35. The Trojans, Donovan Weaver at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Big dip at the knees. First one's off the back of the iron. He'll get another one. So Washington, Eck, Bolito, and I believe it's Wright on the court with Weaver for the Trojans. The second free throw goes in for Weaver. And here's Cruz in backcourt, lobs it to Journey Bear at midcourt. Bounce it and is stolen away by the Trojans. I believe this is Weaver. Weaver over to Eck. Eck back to Weaver at the top. He'll bounce it in the middle of the paint. Here's Washington to the hoop, up the glass, in, and the foul. They're going to get Cruz on that one, I believe. And the possible three-point play going to Daryl Washington. And the personal foul went on Cruz. That's 3 on Dante. So, Trojans aren't going away at all, Jerry. They're trying to keep pace with the Climbers here. And Washington's free throw goes in. He has 8 points tonight. Here's Cordova drawing a double team. Throws it in the middle of the court, and ball is free, and Zepeda Soto comes up with it. And here comes, a 10 count, just as Cruz tried to get it up a court. That was a quick 10, I got to tell you.
We've had a couple quick 30s, and we've had a couple, yeah.
But that was very slow to develop for the Highclimbers. As a turnover on Shelton. It'll be Olympic ball with 20.6 seconds remaining, and it's 47-39. Shelton with the lead, Olympic with the ball. Here's Bolito. Going to go back, and it's going to take a 3. That one's in and out. Zepeda Soto had the rebound, lost it, and the ball's still free, and there's going to be a whistle under the basket, and they're going to say it's on right, I believe. Yes, that'll be his second. And we'll head to the south end of the mini dome, and that'll put Journey Bear Perez at the free throw line for 2 shots. 12.2 seconds remaining. 47-39 is the score. And Journey Bear Perez can add to it at the free throw line. He has 7 points. He's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Missed the first one. I got a chuckle as Wright thought it was a 1-and-1. We don't have 1-and-1s anymore, folks.
Yep. And there's only, yeah.
So this is very interesting. The Trojans have 2 people in the key, along the side of the key. Everybody else is out. The Highclimbers don't have anybody in the key. They're back defensively. And there's some discussion here on what, I'm not sure. But Perez has another free throw. 12.5 seconds to go. Actually, they put a couple tenths of a second back up on the clock. Here's Perez's second free throw. In and out. Oh, Perez got the rebound. And he'll hold, and that should pretty much do it, as nobody's going to play anymore as he gets the ball to Cruz, and Cruz will get it to Watkins, and the horn's going to sound. 47-39, the Shelton boys pick up their second win of the season. And we'll take a timeout. We'll be back. We'll wrap this thing up in just a moment. Final score, Shelton 47, Olympic 39 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us.
What's a file here in the mini dome? I'm totaling up our little technical error there. Let's see, 7. And let's see, 19 points. Okay, so the final here in the mini dome, Shelton 47, Olympic 39. The Climbers were led by the 19 points of Wheatley Cordova, 10 for Omar Zepeda Soto. Let's see here, that's 7 for Journey Bear Perez, 6 for Bishop Manning, a basket for Dante Cruz, and a free throw for Gabe Conklin. For the Trojans, their leading scorer was Donovan Weaver. He had 10 points, 8 for Daryl Washington, 7 apiece for Isaiah Bolito and Tristan Garrity, 5 for Zach Eck, a basket for Ryder Wright, Is that it? That is all I've got here on this sheet. Jerry's feverishly working over there. And we can just talk about what's coming up here while Jerry does his thing. I got to flip my sheet over. So both teams are off for the holiday. Highclimbers get back to work next Thursday when they host Hawkinson. Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS, will be on hand for that game. The Trojans begin play at the University Prep Winter Basketball Tournament next Thursday. So keep that in mind. Jerry, are you ready to go? Go for it then.
Let's start off with the visitors, the Olympic Trojans. They had, of course, 39 points. They were 2 for 5 from the foul line for 40%. They were 15 for 43 from the field for 35%. They made 5 of 14 attempts for a three-point land. They had 12 turnovers. Not bad. The Highclimbers were 4 for 8 from the foul line for 50%. They had 15 turnovers. They were 18 for 40 from the field, 45%. Really good. They made 13 of 27 from two-point land. Can't beat that, almost 50%. So basically we're looking at the Highclimbers shooting a little higher percentage, 45% compared to 35% for the Olympic Trojans. That's basically my statistics.
Okay.
Turnovers were pretty close. We don't see a lot of Gabe Conklin in the scorebook, but boy, I'd like to see how many assists he got tonight.
Well, Jerry, I'm going to say this. If you're not going to track it, don't bring it up. Okay,
You're kidding.
I'm just giving him a bad time over there.
Yeah, I know. I need to do that next time.
Okay, so again, as mentioned, our next broadcast is next Thursday for the boys' game between Shelton and Hawkinson. Tip-off 7 o'clock. Anything else to add there, Jerry?
No, just looking forward to Christmas and looking forward to coming back next Thursday and Friday to watch the boys play 2 games in a row and wish the girls luck down in Astoria.
Yeah, it should be fun for them.
Yeah, it will be a good experience for them.
Tournaments are always interesting, and some coaches don't like them. Other coaches like them because it gives a different perspective. It kind of gives you the feel of state tournament because you're going to play games back to back to back, and that's what you get when you head to state.
Now, will they play just 1 game each day?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, okay.
I think there are 3 games scheduled down there.
Okay.
Starting with Astoria. And I don't know the other teams are playing. I have not seen the list of teams that are down there. I don't know if it's just play games or it's a little bracket of before, wouldn't it? Maybe a bracket of 6. It's hard to say. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
So I guess that will do it for us here in the Mini Dome tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple and Aiden Yu for their help with tonight's broadcast. Final again, Shelton 47, Olympic 39. We will talk to you Thursday. This has been high school basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and KMAS Shelton.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.